Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I have a vintage Hot Wheels Monster Jam lot that I got off of eBay. It seems like you guys are liking the vintage Hot Wheels Monster Jam lots and I like getting them, so I'm going to keep buying them. This was a crazy deal. I got 4 packaged trucks for 20 bucks, actually 16 something, and then I think a couple bucks shipping. So we have 2 2005 trucks, a 2009 truck, and a 2004 truck. 2 of them are going to be replacing my current, the 2005 trucks I already have, but they're going to be replacing my current one. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to start off with the 2004 truck. So actually, technically, I got all these for, we'll call it $5 a piece. 5 times 4 equals 20. So starting off, we have the backdraft from 2004. Now, some of you might be saying you have this truck, and kind of not. Here's mine. I was at a friend's house, and I was helping him move, and he found this body in a bag of Hot Wheels, and he said he never had the chassis. He only had the body. And so he gave it to me, and then I put it on a plastic base. So this is technically a custom. It's got a couple chips on it. It's really not that bad. But now I have the actual one. So without further ado, let's get this open. I genuinely could not tell you the last time I opened a 2004 truck. That was a great rip. These are really cool. So, oh, it comes with the little tiny Monster Jam logo, like the 2005 one, but even smaller. Comes with, I bent the shit out of it. It comes with this little tiny one. I'll probably keep that actually. And then I'm going to keep this base as well because it's really cool. Number 31 from 2004. Backdraft. So let's take a look. I believe it's exactly the same as mine. I think mine is also a 2004. But we're not going to look at that. We're gonna take a look at the real one. You can see metal base, brand new. See, it's got backdraft on the side there with the Hot Wheels and Monster Jam logo. Dial 911 right there by my finger. Sorry, there's a little grease on my finger. I'm a mechanic during the day. Yeah, YouTube doesn't pay me, so there's that on the door if you guys want to pause and read that. The driver right there. Here's the top with the flames. This truck is really cool. I always loved backdraft, pretty much every version of it. So I'm happy to add this to the collection. All right, second up, a truck I literally just got. It made its debut last sign-up series, so I don't think there's a variation. Let me double check that real quick. Yep, there's no difference between the one I have and the one in the box. We have the original broker. Now, like I said, I just got this truck literally last week. It just made its debut in the series. It's actually uploading right now. This one's not in really bad shape. There's only a couple of chips on it, but if I can have one fresh in the box, I will. And it wasn't a lot, so this one will most likely be going to Martin 9961. I actually guarantee it. So this blister is yellowed. I'm not going to be keeping any of these trucks in the package because all the packages are pretty beat except for the 2009 truck, and I want it open really bad. So let's take a look at the broker. Let's get it open. That one opened nice. I can save the whole package. I don't know why, but I've been saving like all the packages from all the old trucks I've been getting recently. So yeah, I need to go through some of them and get rid of a couple of them. But here is the broker. Like I said, I just showed it to you, but this one's nice and shiny, brand new. So we're gonna take a look at this one. You can see it's got the broker on the side. What does that say? Your policy has expired. I think I had that same problem with the last one where I couldn't see it. Got the broker there with the flames. If you want to really, they're not like in-depth review, but I did just review this. So Hot Wheels, Monster Jam, broker on the front, broker on the roof. Pretty cool truck. Glad to add it to the collection. Let's see if I can get a better zoom in on the sponsors. Last time I couldn't. If you guys want to stop and try and read that, good luck. You can try, but I can't. So there's the broker. Happy to add a nice one to the collection. All right, our final two. This one's probably the heaviest hitter of the lot, but I already have it. And it's replacing mine. So we're going to do it now before the one truck that I don't have any version of. We have a Nightmare Express, and I'm sure people are screaming at me, leave in the box, leave in the box. So the box is actually pretty bent and pretty mangled. I will be saving the box, but I will not be leaving this in the box. I do have this truck. I got it for $1 at the flea market, but it is very beat. It may not look that bad. Oh, yes, it does. But it has a lot of chips. The axles were severely bent when I got it. I replaced them, so it's got a lot of flaws and very loud. The body's very loose. You guys can see that. So I'm hoping this one is a little better. Let's get this fresh. Whoa. Breaking the fourth wall there. My background fell. Finally, I've been bumping it every time I film a review. It's just my shelf. It's leaned up against my display. But without further ado, let's get Nightmare Express open. Oh, this package came open great too. Another one to add to the problem. Here we go, a fresh Nightmare Express. I thought that was a paint chip, it's not. But as you can see, it's the same. This has a wiggly axle out of the box. Are we dead ass right now? Hold on a second, guys. All right, I fixed it. That was weird. It had a pretty not like horrible, but a pretty noticeable dent axle out of the box. So yeah, here's the truck. I got some weird tampo thing on the headlight. Maybe I shouldn't open this. Yeah, see, this one doesn't have it. I guess it does. Okay, never mind. It's the same as mine. But I always really liked this truck, and I was really happy when I found it at the flea market for $1. And now I got a really nice one for $5. I am extra happy about it. The body's not loose either. That's perfect. I can race this thing and not kill the whole house's eardrums. So yeah, beautiful truck. Happy to have it. I got a nice one. And the final truck, which I have no versions of. Here's the back. So in this case, we got Stone Crusher. El Toro Loco. I have that Stone Crusher. I don't think I have that exact El Toro Loco. I don't have that. I do have that. At least one thing. Finally added to the collection after wanting it for so many years. Shattered. And this is probably the best condition card. It is still severely bent. That wasn't the seller's fault. That was however he bought it. So, Gravedigger holding my camera made a weird sound. But yeah, I'm so excited to have Shattered. I wanted to get one in the box because every time the ones I see on eBay have chips up here in this solid blue, and I hate that. So I've been looking for one, and usually one by itself in the package is like 20 bucks. So I was happy to get this in this lot. So I'm happy to finally have it. Let's get it open. Been waiting so long for this. I remember when 155 got it, and I was like, damn, that's a really cool truck. Oh yeah, this thing is sick. So here is Shattered. And this is a truck, like I said, I've been wanting forever. Really cool 2009 truck. Very simple, but very cool. As you can see, this blue is kind of two different colors. It's a little weird, but as you can see, it says Shattered on the side. A couple of sponsorships down there, and one up there. Don't really know what that says. Very blurry, but I'm sure somebody does. So if you could educate me in the comments, I'd appreciate it. Very, very cool truck. I'm super happy to have added this to the collection. Obviously, nothing on the hood or the roof, and yeah, very simplistic truck, but I'm so happy to have it. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this little review, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.